What's up, everybody? Dark1985. There's levels to this. This is going to be a quick video. Shouldn't take me that long. I just left the gym and I was looking at some of my YouTube comments, and I saw one that struck me kind of odd. Somebody asked me how come I haven't spoken about the $10 billion that Sony is losing, right? Or I haven't gone deep into it or whatever. I might have mentioned it in a video. But here's the thing, right? I've been trying to tell you guys. I don't know much about sales, and I don't know about what console is winning, selling more, unless you guys tell me, unless other people tell me. It's not things that I wake up in the morning and I Google to try to find out what's going on. And even if it shows up on my Twitter feed or on my Google page feed, because all my Google page feed has like gaming news and stuff like that, I'm still not clicking on those articles. Because I understand who I am. I understand the lane that I fall into. I fall into the lane of the consumer and of the gamer. I don't care how well or how bad these companies are doing, because I know that if Microsoft fails, if Sony fails, if Nintendo fails, somebody else will come in and figure out a way to feed my gaming habit. I know they will. I know they will. So I'm comfortable enough with that, okay? So what I do know about Sony today, even though they're losing $10 billion or projected to lose $10 billion, I don't even know if they've lost it or if they're going to lose it. What I do know about Sony today is this, okay? The PlayStation platform today has the most addicting, very enjoyable, community-based game that has released in probably a few years, in my opinion, and that is Helldivers 2. If you are a console player, you can only play that on the PlayStation. That's what I know today. What I know today, if you're a PlayStation player, you could safely assume, not with 100% assurance, but pretty safely assume that if you have patience, all Xbox games will eventually come to your platform, because it makes no sense. Now, why not? There's no rhyme or reason to put some games and not put other games, right? You can safely assume that, okay? It's not the games that were always already on there, they're going to keep on there. No. These are brand new games that have never been on there that are now going to PlayStation. You can safely assume that, okay? What else can you assume? You can safely assume that PlayStation, because of how much hardware is out there, is probably gonna have 2-3 more generations of consoles. Which means that if you had primarily game on PlayStation, you have a digital library on PlayStation, you're probably gonna be good for another 20 years, probably. Right? You can safely, your console-wise, you can safely assume that, right? If you are on the Xbox side, maybe one more console generation, maybe 2 more console generation. It depends. It really depends how games do on the PlayStation side. It really depends how much more growth Game Pass has, right? These are the things that I know. So Sony losing $10 billion doesn't make me lose any sleep at all. Doesn't do anything for me at all gaming-wise. It doesn't make Pentiment run at 120 frames on my Xbox. Listen, I know Paramount doesn't really matter about frames or whatever, but that's insane. That's a slap in the face. I'm going to tell you something else that people are not going to like. This generation, right? And I've said this before, maybe not as boldly as this, I'm going to say it right now. This generation, the Series X owners, like myself, the Series X owners, we're the losers of this generation. We're the ones that got played. We're the ones that got lied to. We're the ones that, it's crazy. Nothing on the Xbox side has used the power of the Series X. Nothing. And if you're a Series S owner, right, I guarantee you probably like 99% of the people that own a Series S could care less whether a game is exclusive or not, because they're just trying to play Xbox games at the lowest entry cost possible. Without using cloud, obviously, because that would be the lowest. But if you bought an Xbox Series X, you're trying to get the greatness from Xbox. You're trying to get the most powerful Xbox console so you can play the Xbox games the best way possible. And now, eventually, I mean, I don't know anybody that would confidently say that that the whole slate is not going to Sony. The one thing I'm going to say is this. The whole slate is not on the PlayStation today. And that's not damage controlling. That's not none of that. I'm just being honest with you, right? Today, I still do need 2 boxes. And it's something that my big bro, Porter Rock 77 said. And man, I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to PlayStation channels, and it's not just because he's my brother, I'm telling you he's the best. I am telling you right now, when it comes to covering PlayStation, he is the best because he speaks logically. This is what he said, right? And I'm going to quote him. Say, you can't threaten Microsoft with a good time. Meaning, for me, if I'm an Xbox fan, right, and I'm mad at what Xbox is doing, and I say, okay, I'm going to leave Xbox, I'm going to cancel my Game Pass subscription, I'm going to go to PlayStation, but then I'm buying their games full price? What am I doing? Am I really hurting Microsoft? Am I really, like I'm still buying their games, right? So, I just want you to think about that. That big bro's a genius. He's 100% correct. A lot of people trading in their Xboxes because they're going to be able to play all those games on PlayStation, but you're still going to have to pay for them full price if that's your prerogative. Now, for me, I understand the one box concept because I actually like that idea. If Game Pass was to ever land on the PlayStation platform, I'm gone, bro. Because I'm going to go for what benefits me. One box that plays everything. And I like my Game Pass subscription. Big Bro said that too. The only exclusivity that Xbox has is Game Pass. It was crazy. I've been saying that for years. But people used to laugh at me. What are you playing? What are you playing on your Xbox? Game Pass? Guess who's laughing now? It's still me. It's still me. But, again, I don't care how much these companies make. I don't care how much these companies lose. All I care about is my gaming experience. And right now, if I'm going to play Helldivers with my family, I got to play on a PlayStation or I got to play on my PC. Obviously, playing on the PC is better, but why can't I play on the Xbox? Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.